All right. I love that new logo.
Thank you. It's not finished yet, but
It looks
when it's
amazing.
done, it'll look really, really good. Just do the best we can for now.
Oh, by the way, I should ask, are there any special jerseys that you want? So you said you had a different one for every single
Yes. It should be A1, please.
A1. All right. I have no idea which one A1 is because it doesn't tell me the names anymore.
It's R1.
Which
But all
is
the combinations, as you know, when you go through the jersey editor, there it is. Go back. Stop. Go back. The names won't show up here. That's my fault. I didn't understand that.
Yep.
One more. That's the throwback.
This one?
Go to the left. Click the left one. One more. One more. Yeah.
Ah,
no.
okay.
No,
one more?
Yes. It'll take a little load because there's a bunch of laundry in there.
Yeah.
Okay. Go left. I think it's uniform 1. That's
one?
it.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Cool.
No peeking, no spoilers for the rest of the season.
I'm trying to. It doesn't name it. It's really tricky.
Yeah, the way it's laid out, I thought would be
in 19. It was laid out that way.
Yes, that's what I was thinking of.
Yep. Hold on. I don't think they ever switched off the Madagascar offense, so yeah, they're good to go. Hello, XL. All right.
Is Odeon in here?
Odeon is in here, right there.
Odeon, I thought you were still at work, buddy. You want to come in the booth? Yep. Let me get him in here.
Okay. Might create a new...
Well, I mean, we had technical difficulties for 20 minutes.
Yeah. All right, experts have the Rush as the favorites.
I'll take it.
Stadium. I like the weather being a factor, so we are going outdoors. Where? Razor.
Oh, did you claim a stadium?
I wanted to. I never got around to it, and also I do like the weather being a factor, so I have to figure out which ones are domes and which ones aren't.
We do Winnipeg?
Winnipeg is a dome.
Oh, is it?
It is.
Doesn't it have like a big window in the...
So it has a big window, but it has a roof on top, which means the whole weather wheel doesn't become a factor anymore, and I'm not sure if that's something we want to do.
No.
It's a longer discussion, is kind of where I was at.
I would also do Seattle.
Seattle is also a dome.
Oh,
you're 0 for 2.
All right. Let's just stay in Atlanta.
Staying in Atlanta. No one will ever know afterwards. Plus, boars are fast. You're to rush. It makes sense, right?
I'm on board. I saw The Lion King. I mean,
exactly.
Nathan Lane was fantastic in that film.
Phenomenal. Expert picks, you already did. All right. So I think we're both biased in this game because we're both playing for one of these teams. So I don't think we have a prediction for who's there. Knights will be playing the second to last game, Dogwood.
I'm impressed that you're able to stream and talk to other people as you're streaming.
It's a talent.
Not something I'm capable of doing.
It helps that the overlay is right there on the game, I won't lie. Exo, so I get the concern there, but I actually like that trade for the Flamingos because it was an active player. And there we go. The new Rush Field. Wait, why is this... Did I pick the wrong mode?
That looks pretty cool.
Oh, hello, Odeon. Yep,
Odeon.
I picked the...
Long-time listener, first-time caller.
Excellent.
How's everybody doing?
Good. I picked the wrong mode, but beyond that, doing great. Getting back into it. Technical difficulties. I'm gonna plead.
I see great things for the Rush.
All right.
I can't see the field.
Yeah, no, I realized I set it to one-player coach mode as opposed to spectate, which is why the moment the coin flip happened, I realized something was wrong.
I'm sure Odeon has his controller and could represent the Rush very well, calling plays and running them.
But then would he get the sliders right?
Well, good point. Just go to the Shanahan script. We'll make that work.
Yeah. the Rush are still around. They actually just got a new logo using the tower, and I love their branding. Oh, wait, hold up.
That does look pretty good.
Thank you. I'm glad you're excited about it.
Did a good job.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Let's run down the schedule that we have for week 1. We're kicking off season 7 here. We are going to do Hammerheads at Rush here in just a minute. Also on the docket, Mexico City. The Aztecs are traveling to face the Dragons. We have the victorious Lions, the current Monarchs of Canada as it stands. They're going to Roswell to play the Aliens. Take those old records off the shelf as Hollywood goes to play the Vipers in Omaha. And I would assume that after Twisters and Frost Giants, we're going to cap it off with the Wallabies at the Flams.
Yep.
It should be a great night of football had by all. I'm joining TLK. I'm Marvin San Diego in this league. Odeon is joining us. Odeon, did you just get out of work?
Yeah, I just got home.
Fantastic time.
I left a little early to try to catch the game. Thank God we're always late. So we
So,
can keep the dream alive.
Funnily enough, we actually were ready to go at 7, and we just had technical difficulties with the streaming service.
Okay, that works for me.
LSU.
Because I usually don't get home until like 4:30, 4:15-ish usually.
Oh, shoot. You know what it is? I didn't update anyone's depth charts. Bear with me 2 minutes, so we're going to have more technical difficulties.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, for those of you who are wondering, TLK, how do I stream? How do I test? Yeah, we know it's late.
You get OBS.
Right, but like, how do I test my team?
You buy the game.
So, let's say you have the game. How do you test?
Sim. I don't know.
So, right.
Yes, I mean.
So, one of the things that we love about Access Football is actually the ability and ease of use for getting the roster files. So, we have something called the player list, which is available on our Discord.
Yes.
And all you do is copy and paste it for each team. Open the roster as CSV.
It's almost like every roster is in itself a player list.
It is. I apologize for everyone. All right.
Well, to be fair, I was going to be streaming, and I could not get my OBS or Streamlab OBS online to save my life. And we still don't know what happened.
We're going to figure it out afterwards.
We'll figure it out afterwards. But we've got football to play now. So we're going to play the football, and then we'll do the boring stuff.
Yep.
But I worked on those uniforms probably 5 or 6 hours a day for the last 3 or 4 days.
They're a labor of love, and it shows.
I mean, it was just, I got so excited. Like, I would put my wife and kids to bed, and I'd come down to the dungeon, 10 o'clock, get on the computer, and I'd blink, and it'd be 1 a.m., and I'd work till probably 3, and I did that 3 nights in a row. I think I slept 2 hours last night, trying to get everything ready for the season. It's still not 100% ready. I'd say it's about 90% finished, but it does pop. I think it continues the Rush tradition, the Rush legacy. But we are going to wear throwbacks. We're going to wear the uniforms that we won our Season 5 championship in.
Is that the Color Rush whites?
I don't remember if they were the whites or the whites with red pants. And I couldn't find it because I couldn't find the video file. But we're going to wear, whatever they are, we're going to wear those. And we'll have a patch. And we'll wear those when we face Wallabies.
Nice. Wouldn't it make more sense to... Did you beat the Wallabies for the championship? I thought you beat...
We beat Hammerheads.
I was going to say.
But yeah, we don't want to open the season with throwbacks.
Makes sense.
And then we actually created a throwback that did not exist.
I liked them.
Throwback, if you will.
Ooh, that's a good name.
Thank you.
So who was commissioner before you, TLK?
No one. That's the joke of everyone saying I'm the worst commissioner.
Okay. I was wondering why they all talk smack. Just wondering.
Yep, nope. It's all me. Eventually someone's going to replace me, but not now.
I don't think these bitches want all that. I think it's so you do too much.
I'm getting better at
They'd be like, yeah,
delegating.
I say that with love, by the way, bitches. With love.
Who's going to replace Amazon when Jeff Bezos leaves? It's the same kind of question. Only that question is slightly less ridiculous.
Yeah. It's kind of like with Steve Jobs and Apple.
Yes.
I like Bill Burr's take on Steve Jobs. You guys ever listen to him?
He is fantastic.
He's funny.
funny as fuck.
And not a terrible actor in the Mandalorian. Spoiler
No, I
alert.
think he did great in that. I never seen him in Breaking Bad, but he did great in The Mandalorian.
Oh, was he in Breaking Bad?
Yeah, he was in Breaking Bad. And he was in that movie just recently. I can't think of the name right now. Staten Island or something. I can't remember. King of Staten Island. That's
I
it.
still need to see that.
Oh, was he in that?
Yeah, he was really good in that too. From what I hear, I haven't seen it, but
That was a Pete Davidson vehicle.
yeah, yep.
Yep.
So it was a good movie? Was a good movie overall. You said he was good in it, but is that a good movie overall?
I heard it was good, but I myself can't judge because I haven't seen it.
It's on my list.
Yeah, it's definitely on mine.
But my list seems to be getting longer rather than shorter. Even
Always
during a
does.
pandemic, I can't seem to.
Have you guys been watching WandaVision?
No, actually,
I haven't made it.
Are you into the Marvel universe?
I kind of
I
quit
am.
after Infinity War. I said, you know what, I'm good.
Really?
Yeah.
You didn't watch Endgame?
Oh, I watched Endgame. Sorry, I combined those two for some reason, and then after that I was like, I'm done. All
They
right.
really did put a ball on the whole
They
thing.
did okay. I think they did fine. Much better than DC's wannabe universe.
Yeah, I heard the new Wonder Woman was not great.
I've seen it. Yeah, it's kind of cheesy. It's nothing compared to the first Wonder Woman. The first Wonder Woman kills it.
If she's like this super heroine and they bring her dead boyfriend back, I mean, how super can she be? It's like they're broken up and they're back together. So that's like every other woman.
It's a chintzy little thing that brings him back. I don't want to ruin the movie, but
It's like a lot of guys too.
you know.
Yeah.
But she's pretty much the born again virgin until he comes back into her life.
Well,
That was her true love.
All right. Now we're gonna do this thing right.
okay.
So that's gonna
Right.
change things. Now we're good. We're only. You know what? I'd say this is why we have preseason, but this is not why we have preseason.
I am in this game, right, Coach?
Yep, you are. I can tell you, I
Right.
did the depth charts.
Yes.
Expert picks. Rush are now the underdogs heavily.
What?
I
Yeah.
don't think so.
Are all the
I think we're going to take this game.
Then again, who knows what they're looking at?
They've
Miss-
stopped counting in Philadelphia, so we don't really know who the winner is going to be yet.
Is it Battlebone, Handbo, McQuaid? Yep, nope. I don't know. All right, let's get this game going.
Okay, can I see the game now, please?
Oh, yeah. Am I not sharing?
I don't think so.
I thought I was sharing my screen.
I'm watching it on Twitch.
Oh, let
And
me
I
share
turn
my
the
screen.
volume down.
There we go. Now you should be
Okay.
able to see.
Success.
Playbooks are in. I can tell you that the playbooks are good to go. Minus the... So basically, playbooks are in. I know that because I sent them all to Marvin. So that one I wasn't as worried about. Ah.
Hey, it's snowing.
It sure is.
What is that, a clay field?
It is not
It's
quite.
closet.
It's actually, I believe, oil on canvas.
Yes.
As we did not go with the pastel
Interesting.
version.
Oh my goodness, go!
It's a touchdown, boys and girls.
No clapping in the booth.
Zeb Battlebone is going to take it all.
Holy
Start.
smokes.
So why does it say it's all your fault at the top?
Well, think about all the inspiring messages that people tend
That's
to
fair.
put into those end zones. And I was like, what's the other side of that? Let's represent that perspective. And a lot of times, and this is, you know, a really callous view, because there is a lot of injustice and suffering in the world, and I'm not denying that at all. But sometimes I see these messages that are on TV, and I just want to scream at the TV like, I didn't do it. It's not my fault. And so this is saying it is all your fault.
Do you think it's bad juxtaposition with Alex Trebek right below it and saying it's all your fault with his face right there?
Yes. Yes. Counterpoint, omelet, eggs, something.
All right.
So we just had to make that work.
Is that the fastest score in league history? No. I actually can answer that question.
Is it the fastest score in season history?
It is in season history, yes. But in league history, season 2 is kind of my answer. The game starts off between the Coyotes and the Flamingos. The Flamingos are at that point undefeated, and the Coyotes were like struggling. And it starts off with a kickoff return from Miss Americana.
Fantastic.
And then Ali Mendez would have the game of her career, go off and get the Coyotes a win.
Very nice, Al. You just never know what's going to happen when you fire this thing up. It's the beauty of it.
That's why I love it.
Any given Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and even Tuesday, Thursday now.
I believe the saying, to steal from the ISFL, any given sim day.
I love that.
EXO will make 2 to 3 touchdowns tonight. All right, there's a prediction for the Dragons game, as Mosura will take it to about midfield.
Very close to the plus territory there. And that's, by super casual standards and by Access football standards, that is an outstanding punt return.
Yep, absolutely.
Has anybody ever returned a punt in
We
this
have
game?
not. I have seen in tests a punt return for a touchdown, but beyond there, I have never seen it live.
It's kind of like the guy catches the punt and he runs right at the at the defenders. Like, go around this bitches.
So there was a theory that someone had about punt returns, but I'm going to wait till this play ends, as that is going to be just shy by Jalen Smith.
One counterpoint on the punt returns, though, is that how many times do you, in any Saturday or Sunday, do you see
What a play by Picard.
Whoa, what the heck
30
was
yards,
that?
and only get 2 yards? Outstanding move at the goal line, and we are knotted at 7 apiece.
Yeah, that was a
Touchdown
juke
Omaha.
from hell. I thought he was tackled.
Nah, Gabriel Picard, he's elusive. He did a spin move and 2 people got lost in the chaos of it.
Picard is a real X factor for the Hammerheads. And
He is. He's a great running back.
He's gonna have
he's
a
good.
great- Very fun to watch.
Always.
First carry of the game for Icona.
I need him to get more
Now
carries,
second and
mostly
medium.
because he's on my fantasy team. And Akana's going to get the first down.
There you go. Whatever that first play was that we ran, we should run that again.
Yes.
The deep bomb to Zebadabad.
Run the touchdown play, please.
Kana's no joke either, though. He's pretty good.
Oh, Akana has been great, although I think finally time is catching up with him.
Yes. We did the math. He is not going to earn back what he regressed this year. It's unfortunate, but he is and you know, not only being great on the field, but he is such a team guy too. Like he bleeds red, charcoal, and black, and he is fun to have around when he's around, I should say, which is, as you know, not often.
He's a busy guy, I'll tell you that firsthand.
Oh, a sim legend in the making. Oh,
Progression is theft. All right. It has been noted, and once again will be ignored.
from the Infinite Career Caucus.
Timo's getting some really good punt returns.
Yeah, he really is. I think that's not all the credit due to him, if I could be polite about that.
I don't think so, but I definitely think it's a two-way street. It's about the punt as well as kind of the punt return and the blocking.
Fair. Very fair. The special teams really is an enigma in general in this game.
Right, and it's a deep bomb and double coverage, but it's... that one looked dicey.
Right at the Trebek, now 3rd and long.
Picard has been, I think these screenplays have been working out really well for him. And
I
they're going
agree.
to turn to Jack Lewis for a long 50-yard kick. It's up and good.
Money.
Is there like do we have a bot on the line for the rush?
No, you shouldn't. I mean, you have people named Body McBotterson, but they are pulling your stats of Trey Soma.
Okay, because we have one slow dude on the line that a baby can run faster.
I mean,
He's been trying to rush.
To be fair, we were not able to draft any babies this year. That was a very...
the baby would do better.
I mean, OL is not a very fast position by nature because of the amount of effort it takes to raise an OL bot. I can tell you as an OL bot that it takes about 600 TBE to max out a bot and 300 to max out a human.
Gosh, outstanding return there. That was 25 yards.
The Hammerheads are knocking.
That's ridiculous.
Probably a big factor with this was so the Hammerheads made a couple of changes to their defense, and that might be the big factor here.
Yeah. Yeah, former Rush Jack Durden, his first catch of the game.
And Durden again. And the kick is up. Credit to the Rush defense. They've actually, outside of that one touchdown, held them to a field goal if they're going to score.
Yep. Field position has been the difference so far.
Really has. Colby Hill. I love that.
Red 31. Red 30.
Get single coverage
and
on the stop.
Dang.
Green 29.
You must be like a second ahead of me on
We
whatever screen you're watching. I'm watching it on Twitch. So.
Oh, you should watch it on the screen share in Discord.
Very good idea.
How do I do that? Because
so if you
I'm
click,
retarded.
Are you in?
Oh wait, is it down here at the bottom screen share? Okay.
Right,
yep. If you open the Discord chat, you should be able to see it.
Blue 26. Black 11. Black 11.
Madagascar field goal range again.
We're
winding down the first half.
The Rush will call a timeout here.
Lewis 3 for 3 on the day. That kick is good from 48.
You know, maybe he just needed to go to the majors. He was struggling a lot in the Dev League, but now he's been perfect.
And look at that booming kick almost out of the end zone.
It also helps that I think they paid him like 20.
If you can get a kicker out of the Dev League, I mean, I don't know if you would ever draft another kicker and then develop him like we've done with Alpha Chad. We're happy that he came back.
Alpha Chad's a great guy. Huge catch.
Even facing a lot of pressure in the first half, and again there.
Ryuji Asugawa with that one.
Ugh.
And ding dang, Beeman's having a night to forget.
Indeed.
Despite the 2 picks, though, they're only down by 9.
Only down by 9.
Still a winnable game by any stretch.
Gotta get some pressure on Krause.
And dang, Odeon Muldoon with his first career pick.
There you go, Odeon.
Yep.
Very versatile in pass coverage there.
And Beeman is sacked immediately. And this offsides, though, is going to give them the yardage back. But the clock is stopped. So they've got really one more play. Maybe 2.
Got an interception the last preseason game, too.
Out of field goal.
That'll do it.
Brutal.
Beeman, did you get the name Beeman from Any Given Sunday? Wasn't that the guy's name, the quarterback?
I'm not sure.
You'd have to ask Matt, but that's the only Willie Beeman that I'm familiar with.
Yeah.
As always, for those wondering, the stats will be just sent to our game log file at the end of the stream. Rush don't seem to have an answer for Picard.
Blue 26.
Not yet.
Blue 26. Go.
They planned for number 10, but they didn't plan for number 10.
Green
I say that as
46.
both Krustis and Picard are number 10.
I approve of that. Oh, that guy's very open. Oh my goodness.
Red 10. Red 10.
Which reminds me, I got to invite Hambo into the locker room since he joined.
Yeah, you should do that.
As Bottle of Aspirin, the former GM Yado, he's going to get his first career touchdown.
Oh my goodness.
Go.
Starting to slip away here.
It really is. It's starting to feel like, I'm going to say this, last season when the Knights would play the Rush and they were very close games,
Yep.
and then all of a sudden in the fourth quarter it just came out of nowhere. It's just
Blue
gone.
26. Blue 26. Hike.
Oh, the pressure is just really making the difference here.
16.
Jack Gunner is there on that sack. I mean, the Hammerheads have consistently been proud of their defense, and it's still showing.
Ready.
A little better punt coverage that time,
Yeah,
but already in field goal range.
and knocked out of field goal range with that sack.
Hike. Green 29. Green 29.
Sky Rush says it's crazy that I have a team named after me. And Jack Lewis's kick is again good, a 62-yarder.
My goodness.
What a boot. The rookie's having a year.
3-score game.
Really is. I don't know. I think the Rush can actually can still win this, as the old saying goes, although that was the Hammerheads.
Red 44.
They need to avoid a safety here, though.
Yep. Shotgun.
And-
That was not how you avoid a safety.
We're getting
No.
pummeled.
Green 3. Green 3.
We should turn injuries on.
No. Generally, the mindset of injuries is you're here to watch. Most people show up to watch their player. If they're out after one play, that's kind of not really a good time. And then if you're the guys riding the bench and you're waiting for an injury, it's also not a good time.
And it's also just so random.
Yes.
I have a similar feeling about penalties.
So
Part of the game.
Dave and I got into a debate about penalties, and I think our tests have kind of shown this to be true. The number of penalties doesn't decrease based on your discipline. What happens is sort of the distribution of penalties does.
Huh. That's good. You guys tackled each other.
Red 31.
It was a constant back and forth, because, like, my test didn't show that, like, the penalties really ding-dang.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
Colton
he's
King pick 6!
Oh my goodness.
Touchdown.
And when it rains, it pours. I don't think, I'm going to say this, I don't think the Rush are going to win this game.
Bold prediction. We'll see if that pays off.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton.
Yep. Give credit to the Hammerheads, though. They're
They're playing.
dominating
They're,
all
yeah.
three.
Blue 19. Blue 19. Ready.
That is remarkable. Carmichael Runt. Beeman completes one.
33. Green 33.
Chess's comment, we had tailgate, all of a sudden the sim goes our way. Now hold on a second. I don't think you know. My teams have been terrible. As Red Vents is going to take it to the house.
That's a touchdown, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get that backdoor cover.
Bold
Oh,
prediction of the Dragons beating the Aztecs. We shall see.
It's kind of nice, the Alex Trebek in the end zone.
I love it.
Yep, Ontario native from nearby Sudbury. And then went to work at the CBC while he was still in college.
It's pretty cool.
And hosted a handful of other games for CBS and NBC before Merv Griffin called him to do a revival of Jeopardy.
I didn't even know it was a revival.
Yeah, it used to be a daytime TV show. It was hosted by Art Fleming. But one of the problems they had with the game was that the contestants that came in second and third place would keep the money that they earned.
Oh.
And so at the end of the game, they would not be as willing to ring in on the more difficult questions for fear of actually losing that money. And so one of the things that they redid with the game was that second and third place leave with a set prize amount.
Huh. That's interesting.
Isn't it like 1,000 and 3,000 for second or something like that?
Second place is 2,000. Third place is 1,000. Fourth prize is you're fired. Demon just 9 of 20 after throwing that strike for the touchdown to start this game. Oh, and that guy's wide open.
Red Vent's got some good yardage there.
Red Vents again. It's over the century mark for the game.
He's had 2 completions and that was just a bad throw.
Oh my God.
I actually don't even think it was a bad throw. You could tell that I think the play got dialed up a little weird, and so I think the 2 rush players pushed each other out of the way, slowing them down for the pick.
Bad play design. All it is to it. 2-minute warning. Hammerhead's in command here.
And they're just going to burn out the clock as, oh no, they're going to punt.
Pryor, I love you. Playing safety and returning punts for the Rush tonight.
For those of you who don't know, the Rush field is Edward Munch's The Scream.
Blue 47. Blue 47.
Which, if I may make a snarky comment, kind of looks like how the Rush bench is looking right now.
It's kind of how I look right now. That's about it.
Who do we got in the booth today? We have myself, we have Marvin San Diego, and we have Odeon Muldoon.
Very excited to kick off season 7 with you tonight.
It's pretty exciting times.
Oh, that's one you got to have.
You really do.
Going for it on 4th and 6.
I mean, look, the AI doesn't know when it's out of this game. It believes it's either.
Play. Oh, what a catch by Elvis Jagger Abdul-Jabbar.
Great catch.
Yeah, good job.
It's his first catch of the game, I believe.
He's been one of those who I think he's had like very
Okay,
few.
don't though.
Blue 26. Blue 26.
Vents again.
Blue 47. Blue 47.
4 picks in a rough day for Willie Beeman.
He's had a night to forget, that's for sure.
And I think he's gonna be fine. He's just got too many guys in his face. And there's a backdoor touchdown for Red Vents. 170 yards on the day for Vents.
Healthy's having a day.
I'm glad someone is. Pat is good. If you know anybody named Pat that happens to be not terrible.
And they're going for the onside kick, and they don't get it.
Nope.
Jack Gunner recovers.
This is when he runs it back for a touchdown.
Let's hope not.
I mean, okay, so hear me out. I'd kind of actually give up the touchdown here. If I'm playing this really, really smart, okay?
And try and get it back, and then
Try and get it back, try and throw a deep bomb for a touchdown, onside kick.
Yeah. Well, that score looks a lot closer than this game actually was.
Yeah.
Yeah, we made it respectable a little bit.
Yeah, some garbage time production. It's never a bad thing.
Nope, as Hambo McQuaid will get his second
Hambo
reception.
McQuaid has had quite a day also.
And that'll do it. 35 to 21. All right. What's our second game of the night?
Heads are 1-0.
Heads are 1-0.
Are you asking me, or are you?
No, I'm asking. I legitimately don't know.
I would love to see Twisters of Frost Giants.
Is that one the second one, or are we just picking and choosing?
It's second on the list,
All
but
right.
we're not going on the list.
I thought the second game was. Isn't the second game Denver and Tex?
I'm just going on the schedule. I don't have the. I don't have the right.
Oh, okay, got it. All right, so I have it right up on my phone, so I'll use that.
Unreliable narrator.
Gotcha. Who made the new Rush logo? That would be Marvin Sandiego right here in the booth. Hit spectate, don't hit coach. All right. Tex are head Denver. Perfect.
Tex at Gons.
Yep.
Very excited to see Mexico City this year. I think they're in the hunt.
Yeah, they're a good team.
I think they're going to surprise a lot of teams.
Were they on your list, Odeon, when you were hoping to get drafted?
Yep. Aztecs, Aliens, Rush, and Flamingos.
Yep.
All great GMs.
Are we still on your list, Odeon? Are the Rush still on your list?
Yeah, we're all good. No, I think it could have been worse. I think we did okay for a ragtag band. You know, misfits.
Yeah.
All right, Denver has a 10% chance of winning.
Oh, boy.
This one could be bad.
The problem with Odeon is he gets too left up on edibles and then he doesn't read the fine print. And then he runs his mouth. And, then everyone else runs their mouth.
Could happen to anyone.
I'm all good. I still have high hopes. I think we're going to do well this season. We'll make the playoffs.
I think so, too. I'm glad we put up a fight there at the end. That was reassuring.
So we have a bold prediction that the Tex are going to lose to the Dragons at home. Who do you guys got winning?
Aztecs.
Yeah, I like the Tex. I'm just a Tex fan. It's nothing against Denver.
Oh, no, I think Denver's an up-and-coming team.
And Denver does have the better uniforms, let's be honest here.
I love it. The flames on the helmet's a nice touch. It helps them go faster. And ding-dang. Vex Battlebone. Can we just appreciate this little juxtaposition for one moment? The Rush game started with a Battlebone catch, and the Aztecs game started with a Battlebone catch.
And then, well, I think we're out of Battlebones. I think
we are. That's it. That's all of them.
Well, that's too bad. I'm glad both of them had their moment in the sun as we kick off 7.
So I think if Denver wins, I will step down as GM. All right, we've heard it here from Toasty first.
Leave it to Toasty to raise the stakes.
You got to have commitment to your team.
Well, that's true. Why else are you here?
Exactly. Oh. And a beautiful bomb that just, unfortunately, I don't think he got his hands on it. It's good coverage.
It should have been a sack. It was a great throw by Mac, getting rid of it.
Mac is really good like that.
I do like Mac, though. He's one of my favorite quarterbacks.
Oh, he's an absolute pleasure to watch.
Agreed.
Black 39. Black 32.
4-4 defense. If they wanted to get rid of that, that would be fine with me.
The 4-4?
Our friends at Axis Games.
So you can get rid of it from your
They're looking for any more items on their wish list. Crossing pattern. There it is.
And a face mask is going to add some yards for Denver.
There we go.
I would actually like them to get rid of the 6, too.
31. Go.
Yeah. It's just, in our league, it's just so hard to prepare for those formations.
Yep. As Bullet Train Mika Main, 22 yards.
Oh, that hurts.
Red 16. Red 16.
And a wide open Bullet Train Mika Main.
Well done. 6 completions in a row for Dayton Mac.
When the Mac attack is on, it's hard to stop. There's a reason why in his first season he paid himself 50.
I mean, if you can, you might as well.
It was an expansion team. There was no one really there. It helped him build sort of a baseline. It's not a bad strategy.
And you've created a franchise player that other players and free agents will want to play with. Oh, he's very...
Matthew McDonald is going to get them deep. We now have a statement that we are 3/4 away from Toasty stepping down.
Did he say if we lose or if we don't win?
If Denver wins, I will step down.
Wow. Quattro going to the end zone. And that is really close.
He's not in.
It's going to be 1st and goal.
He fell over the line. That should have been a touchdown.
It's actually, considering the Axis engine, it's very generous for when it decides to say that they've fallen forwards.
Yes.
Like, I have seen a guy get tackled, fly 3 feet forward, and that's where they place the ball. As Quattro will get the touchdown.
And it's a 7-point game again.
Is the Jack Gunner signing by the Hammerheads? Is it underrated by any other team standards? Let's wait and see how the season plays out. I'm not going to answer that one game in.
He certainly had a great game today.
He did, absolutely.
No denying that. And seriously, if you could sign any free agent, I mean, good job.
Ding dang.
Mexico City.
Their defense is good. Yeah. I mean, they're one of 3 teams I have as favorites. Is Breeze Ladrian will get that one. They're one of 3 teams I have as favorites to win it all.
I could see why.
Yeah.
Can absolutely see why. All right, come on, Denver.
Who's the 3? Great question. I've got the Wallabies, as always, the Aztecs, and the Aliens.
Hard to argue with that. Ross, 3 catches already on 3 targets.
Ross has been really reliable for him. Where is Dex? That's a great question. Toasty will answer that because I don't know the depth chart off the top of my head.
I think Dex was a 1-year guy last year.
He's, I mean, more just like, I think he's wondering like where he is in reception-wise. He'll be there for that one highlight play, as we all know.
Indeed.
The problem is like, Denver hasn't really forced the Tex to drive, and you've got to catch that.
Oh my goodness. Need that ball.
Dex got benched, so Toasty could win a fantasy against Pow.
Good luck with that.
My fantasy group is brutal. I think I'm in the same one as Mongoose, and like 3 other people. Ding, Dang, Grummathan.
Green 17. Green 17.
Adam, I have a question. Is the G in that silent, or is it not? As Iro will get this one, but I think it's coming back. It is. Nolan Cruz.
Green 3. Set.
Couldn't the GM rig fantasy so that they can win against their opponent?
In theory, yes.
Oh, ding dang!
Ding dang! Denver finally gets a pick.
And threatening, already in field goal range.
And Dayton Mack's gonna run with it.
Oh. Very elusive.
I love it.
Still 3 yards, but could have been a lot more.
Could have been, and Adonis King makes up those 2 and then some.
Very nice. Here we go. Play action. That is about as zone defense as it gets.
And Bonnie McBotterson will get this touchdown. So absolutely a GM can. However, if they do that and I find out they're doing it, we're going to have a serious talk.
That means bye-bye.
At first, one strike and then yeah.
One strike and you're out.
Black 8. Black 8. Set.
Body moss someone. You love to see it. Has Leon made a play yet? Yes, Leon got a great ball across the midfield on a short little route. As Matthew McDonald is going to take this to the house. Yes. I think what's really kind of been not good for Denver is a single, outside that one pick, no drive has not ended with a score for the Tex.
Yeah, it's true. It's just so potent. They've got a lot of weapons.
They really do.
And snack back under center is probably not in the conversation. Is he in the conversation? I don't know. And in terms of the elite guys in the league.
So here's kind of my thoughts on Snackback, and I think it's one that Toasty will probably agree with. Snackback had a phenomenal year last year.
Yes.
And if you look at only last year, he absolutely would be in that talk. The problem is you have to look at his previous 2 years as well.
Yeah.
If he plays like he did last year, he's absolutely got a case. But it's kind of a question of whether it was a flash in the pan or if it was something more.
I think getting Dex midseason certainly helped him.
And ding dang.
Whoa.
By the way, Denver's the only team that has both two most offensive players on their roster. Dayton Mack and Adonis King. And neither of them are showing it tonight, really. As Quattro's going to take this all the way. As I think he made 4 people miss.
Touchdown, touchdown. Actually, now touchdown. Third score of the game.
Trying to start an offensive defense and some rule changes for being contenders. Jeez. I think Denver is kind of this weird anomaly of a team. So for those who don't remember, in their third season, they looked poised. Like, they actually looked really, really good. Adam, to answer your question, who is in the booth? Myself, Marvin San Diego, and Odeon Muldoon. But, like, ding dang.
Ding dang. Luke Bobley, Keekly Wagner.
Like, they were a kicker away, and then they switched their defense to kicker. Sounds like you need a 4th. I can add Adam. That's not a problem.
Uh-oh.
As Iroh's in.
The Aztecs are just too powerful.
I mean, they only have 42 points in the first half. I need to see the rest of the game before I make that assessment.
They're just totally dominating. And I like Mac a lot. He has a couple good players on his team, but
I think
too much.
I think the loss of Dre Mitchell is really hurting them this season.
Red 16, go!
I said this on the podcast, if you caught it. I think the real challenge for the Denver Dragons offense is they have Adonis King and a bunch of guys who are going to be great, but that's not going to help them right now.
Right. It's a tough spot to be in.
It really is.
Maine, and you're seeing some flashes of brilliance here. Maine with already 74 yards from scrimmage.
Maine is kind of what's going to keep them in some games, I think. Him and Mac are regressing. They're in the older area. But, like, King is their 3rd oldest player. It's not like they're an old team.
You could argue that Mika Maine is their main man.
You could.
I could. Perhaps I will. With attribution to you, of course, Adam.
Oh, Mac isn't regressing yet. You're right. I've lost all sense of time in regression. Mostly because as head office, I am a vampire, so all the TPE goes to me. So I just lose track of where it comes from.
That also explains why 90% of our head office work is at night.
Or early in the morning.
Red 23, red 23, set, go!
Scorp, technically everyone is on a regression formula. Some of them just equal 0. I actually have that calculated in the bank. And there's a fumble. And McDonald picks it up.
We ever come up with a cool saying for fumbles yet?
I haven't yet because so it's better than it was in 19, and I think you'll agree with me, Earl. It absolutely was better than 19 with the fumbles being essentially a lateral, but we haven't really seen as many fumbles recovered yet.
Red 23. Red 23.
Yeah, I've noticed that in the game also. The team that fumbles usually is the one to scoop it back up.
I mean, in 19, it was guaranteed, unless it was a quarterback fumble.
46. Green 40.
And that's a bimbly wimbly on the fumble.
Oh, jeez.
I mean, it sounds bad, but we really don't know until we do it. You know,
Well, we'll have to wait for the next one.
Call it a fumbleia.
And
Like,
Dexter
like-
Jackson.
Like a jambalaya. I like it.
Fumbleia.
Boom, bam. I don't know. I feel like it's just got to occur naturally.
yeah,
Kind of like high winds, dude.
it's got to be organic. I think we should all just grunt.
I don't
In
know
unison.
about that.
What?
I
You
think
know.
the thing is with a pick, like, it pauses. The game stops. Like, there is that moment where the screen flips 180. So you
Yeah.
have that moment to react. In a fumble, it's kind of just heat of the moment.
Very good point.
So we could shout Asia for any fumble.
I was
in honor
just
of-
thinking of that. The great band with the great song.
Nick Maine raises his hand at the end of the tackle, like, I'm okay, guys.
You love to see it.
All the time in the world for Mac to throw and finds Mick Bodderson.
The legend.
21.
Yeah.
Black 21.
You could say he's in many places at once.
You really could.
Ready? Go.
Man, I'd like you to know that your zip zap soupity doop made me choke on tea.
Nice. What type of tea you got?
33. Blue 33.
Oh, just some homemade sweet tea.
Oh, nice.
You make your own sweet tea? Oh, there's a big catch.
I do indeed, yes.
Blue 7. Blue 7.
I also sew my own clothes.
Well, that's fantastic.
Pretty rad.
No, I don't do that. It's not 1844.
I was like, hold on a minute. I've seen you. Those do not look hand sewn.
Hike.
And King falls forward, and he's pushed for the touchdown. You love plays like that. Could someone get a clip of that? Because I just love it. Who is?
Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Indeed.
You know what? It's those touchdowns that really make this game special.
It's true.
And I don't mean that sarcastically. I love it. I love how wonky this engine is. It's fun.
Red 31.
There's nothing wonky about your friends pushing you to be a better version of yourself.
Exactly.
Black 41.
The Denver Dragons now need to score 25 unanswered points for Toasty to step down in 4 minutes.
Well, that sack avoidance to the left there was just a beautiful start on that.
Yep. And Dexter Jackson's first reception on 4 targets. Wow.
Dragons get a stop. They're getting the ball back.
Oh, and that's going to coffin.
Oh, well done.
Dave Mack has all the time in the world to throw a pick. To slapjack.
Dang.
Mac to Jack.
Does our server have a highlights channel? It should. I have no idea how to use it. I'd love someone to explain it to me. Oh, you mean like our Discord server? No, but I should definitely have it. I like that idea. I'm going to add it in. Or Adam, actually, because you're here, could you create a new channel called Highlights where plays of the day can be submitted?
Will do.
Thank you very much. Delegation. Actually, yeah, we could just repurpose the screenshot channel into highlights.
That sounded successful.
It's Skipjack. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, Quattro blasted.
And stopped. He does have now 200 all-purpose yards, though.
But only 3 touchdowns.
And because that was a running play, they don't lose any yards on that sack. And despite the bad hash, the kick is good.
All right, let me finally say the name correctly, like I've been trying to get you to do for months. It goes like this. Quattro, quattro.
I can never do it correctly. I know the Key and Peele sketch. I know it well.
Green 46. Green 46.
One of the more pronounceable names in that Key and Peele sketch.
It is. My next player is going to be the player formerly known as Moose Cup.
I've already got my next player name lined up, and it is.
Oh, nice.
I'm pretty proud of it. Oh, what a catch! Donis.
Phenomenal catch.
Adonis King has rightfully earned that most improved player. He's been an absolute stud in receptions.
He really has. Been the straw stirring the drink for Denver for this offense so far. What little they've done. 21 points is not little, but in the context of the game. And there's another catch. Before I can even finish my thought.
And that one's overthrown.
Green 3. Green 3. Set.
And ding dang, Bex Batabone, who got the first pick of the night and probably the second one. Probably the last one too.
Beck's bookends.
I love it.
Just an absolute heartbreaker for Denver on the goal line.
It really is. And they're going to burn the clock. I think it's going to be one more play. All right, guys, what are we thinking? Do we think it's going to end in a safety?
No.
99-yard rushing touchdown.
All right. I believe it would have to be a 98-yard rushing touchdown.
No, he's just that good.
Okay. He doesn't get it.
Oh my gosh, that was really close.
I was rooting for it, though.
Shot at it.
He had one person to beat.
And Breeze Ladrian is going to not end it because Denver is determined to get back into this game. You gotta love the heart there.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you get the touchdown and then go for 20.
All right. 21-48.
48-21. Congratulations to Mexico City.
Cool. And now we get the Frost Giants Twisters.
Okay. Regular season debut for the Twisters uniforms.
Yep.
Shout out to Killa Skrilla, who's already drinking. We appreciate you.
Love it.
I'm saving my booze for about another hour and a half for the Golden Knights.
It's fair. I'm down to my last Oktoberfest personally, and it's kind of a problem.
Well, I mean, it's January, so...
Yeah, I know, but I like to save them. Are we in? They head to Reykjavik.
You can go out and get something a little fresher, perhaps. Because Oktoberfest is not even October, it's September.
Oh, I got mine in August. It was kind of the best.
Oh my gosh.
Hefeweizen.
We are
There's
in
one I've
Reykjavik.
been... There's one you need to try, TLK, if you can. It's a Leinenkugel vanilla porter.
I do love Liney's. I'm gonna have to give it a
Yeah,
shot.
this is such a great, great brand.
All right. So who we got winning this game?
I'm going to go Frost Giants.
I agree. Frost Giants over the pretzels.
All right, I'm gonna go with the Twisters.
I'll go with the Twisters too.
If
See if Thaddeus can break out.
the Twisters had their own personal developmental team, would we call them the Pretzel Bites?
Yes. I feel like we'd have to. All right, let's see. We're in Reykjavik.
Wife laugh.
What's a good Reykjavik stadium? Here's
AFK
good.
effect.
Whalers seem good. Ben, if you ask why I'm hating you, it's because you all ran me out of town. Our experts have Reykjavik. This is a 50-50 split game, essentially. I love it. All right, this should be fun. What did you miss? You haven't missed much. Aztecs beat the Dragons. I forgot who was home, who was away. This is going to be a fun game. I'm excited. And I love the Reykjavik field. With the shadow of the skyline. It's a nice touch.
The snow is a great touch, of course.
Of course.
Green 46. Green 46.
I would argue that Reykjavik should not have a home game without snow.
So you can make that argument. However, that means that I then have to change the whole weather wheel mechanics.
Set hike.
It's a feature, not a bug.
Yes, no, it's not that. It's more just it then starts to make location-based advantages, and I'm not sure that we as a league want to go that way. Especially since you are the biggest proponent of not doing that, because you want to keep it super casual. And ding dang, Tama Prince pick 6.
Ding dang done with the pick 6.
This just started. Sure did, Wreck.
That was a kickoff field goal right there. That would have counted in the Arena League.
Set. Hike.
I think it should count.
Black 39.
Yep.
39. Go.
Every
I think
game,
it would make football that much more interesting, yeah.
Make it more like rugby or something.
that's actually, Van brings up a really good point. Every game has started with a pick, a touchdown, or both. As Bobby Canyon falls forward but doesn't get awarded the first down.
Go.
How frequently does it actually snow in Iceland? Great question. I have no idea.
Red 44. Red 44. Hike. Red 16. Red 16.
And a deep bomb from Thaddeus Branton to triple coverage gets nowhere. So one thing to keep in mind is kind of with how this is going, the Frost Giants, despite being down 7, aren't really losing that much. They've held Thaddeus to 0 completions thus far.
Just to answer a previous question, Reykjavik itself gets about 31.5 inches of rain and snow mixed a year.
Huh. As Delant Sharp is going to spin move his way to a first down.
Black 5. Black 5. Go.
Also, great name, Delance Sharp. Phenomenal name.
Great name.
Red 9. Set. Set hike.
The question is now, 31 inches isn't a lot, right, over a year? Well, compared to Adams, it is Adams' location, it absolutely is. And a deep bomb to Bobby Canyon will get that first down and a touchdown.
Thank you for that quick edit.
Hike.
And we have a tie game, folks.
That quarterback has now thrown 2 touchdowns, 1 to each team.
You gotta love it. It's a real team player.
Green 33. Green 33. Go.
And so they're going to turn to Thaddeus Branson again. I just feel like his release is very slow.
Red 9.
Not even a release so much as like where in the air, just got a lot of hang time. I'm going to say something.
Red 9.
He's still a rookie, though.
He's
Next
still
season,
a rookie. Absolutely. But so I've been watching this.
like where Shinomi was last year, in my opinion, or the quarterback of the Aliens. Just needs a couple more years under his belt.
Blue 26. Set hike.
So I think this is kind of my thought though on Thaddeus Branson, which is I want to talk about a mindset that we as a league have had, which is throw power is a dangerously bad stat, and I'm not sure if that's still the case, as Jackson Ellis will get the touchdown here.
Set hike.
And Van, thank you for the highlighted message. And so Twisters have taken the lead once more. This is a very high-scoring game.
Set hike.
A lot of short, punchy drives so far.
Yeah.
Green one. Go.
So
we could call
Tater,
this.
go ahead.
I was gonna say we could call this an Irish game. It's short and punchy.
Black 8. Black 8.
Tater asks, how did we score? So it was a pick 6 and then a deep bomb from to Ellis.
Set hut.
As Tim Tebow will get this one. So here's a fun fact. I own a Tebow jersey.
I think Tebow was pretty good in the NFL. They should have let him stay.
He was fun. I should specify, it's a Jets Tebow jersey.
Green 46. Green 46.
When Tebow stopped getting offers, there were players worse than Tebow on teams.
Black 39.
That's what I'll say.
Black 39.
Is he still playing for the Mets
Sure is.
in their little minor league organization?
On their AA team.
How is he actually doing? I heard he was doing okay at first, but I haven't kept up with that.
He's been okay. He's not going to get beyond AA.
He doesn't really need to be honest. He's got all the money he wants, I'm sure.
Yep.
Ready. Hike.
Dead Rabbit, I can confirm we are built like brick shithouses, just generally.
Green 17. Green 17. Go.
I'm more like a composite stucco house, but that's me.
Blue 47. Blue 47.
Thaddeus is actually, despite that first drive, actually not playing really well as he gets sacked.
Good job jinxing it.
Not
Look.
entirely his fault.
Look, I without Phil in the booth, I need to just embrace his gifts.
That's true, that power falls to you now.
It really, it's a big power. As Scooter Wooten, the offensive lineman playing blocking fullback, was given the ball there.
Set hut.
And Edison Thunderfact is going to get it, but Ice King is going to run out of bounds.
Black 39. Black 39. Hike.
Very understated special teams play. If he doesn't catch that, that's probably going out of bounds inside the 5.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
5. Set hike.
And he avoids the sack, but gets the pick. I'd almost take the sack
Ding.
there.
Dang.
Damn it,
Ding
Brent.
dang, indeed.
Go.
Yep, that's second one for Prince of the Night. You could really say he has left his fingerprints on this game.
You could.
Ready.
You could say a lot of things.
Why does Matthew Johnson suck no matter what? So I don't even think that that's fair. Tom Prince is actually a really good defensive back.
Yeah.
Like, credit where credit's due. Prince has been solid for a while.
Oh,
As
boy.
Jackson Ellis will get this one.
Touchdown.
Wide open, nobody anywhere near him.
That's Ellis's
Because-
trick, the newly traded from the Hammerheads.
Red 10.
Sometimes you get tired of swimming with the sharks and you just want to hang out and have some pretzels. So I get that.
I'll be right back.
Crowd socially distanced today. That's always nice to see.
Green 46. Set hike.
And Sharp is going to get a lane. I'm saying he stepped out.
11. Black 11. Ready. Set hike.
Beautiful sack avoidance.
Sharp open again.
21. Black 21. Hike.
Reykjavik determined to make a game of it. Kobayakawa.
Red.
You got a couple around the right side.
Red 31. Red hut.
Just don't turn it over.
I mean, yeah.
That wasn't a turnover.
Yes, success.
So something I've noticed is kind of the ability for throwing in the red zone is that players will overthrow a lot.
Yes. But you don't see that anywhere else.
Yeah, I think it doesn't draw down the distance based on the location. That makes sense.
Yeah, the two incompletions I noticed in this game is 10 feet over your head or drop.
41. Black 41.
Or in the case of some really inaccurate throws, just being boxed out.
Yeah. I think of those more as pressure and coverage. Well, pressure mainly. Guys in your face, and you just get rid of it.
Yeah,
Then
I
you-
feel compelled. I
It
feel
could-
compelled to point out that abysmal is spelled with a Y.
Yes, it is.
was that ever in contention?
Set. Hike.
As Thaddeus Branson is sacked there. So with 20 seconds left, Reykjavik can try for a deep bomb, get it to Jeremy Mill to kick, and then make it an 8-point game.
Sharp connected on a couple of deep throws.
They're going to give it handoff to Tim Tebow. Not sure if that's the play I'd go for here.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
47.
By the way, so remember on, I believe it was last time we had you in the booth, Earl, was you said you take the end around over the do-si-do play, right? The pirouette.
Oh, that's right. Yes.
So in the last preseason game, we saw the pirouette go for a first down.
Oh my gosh. I mean, even a broken clock is right twice a day, but
Yep.
still, that play
Black 8.
is just so hopeless because you get everybody else a chance to converge on you.
Yep.
With the end round, at least, but you have some recourse to get loose.
Hike.
You're not circling the drain.
Hornet, who got the first sack? Not sure.
19.
Scooter Wooten, his first carry of the game.
Second carry. Both
Excuse
times have been not good, as he is the OL playing blocking fullback.
Green 29.
The
My
A-
turn. Number's bad.
Set.
It's all good. I'm not sure that the blocking fullback is the right choice here,
Red.
because unfortunately we don't record sacks allowed or blocks successful,
Green 3.
which is a shame.
Set.
That is a shame. That'd be neat if we could do that.
Big sack followed by an excellent pass defense there.
Yep.
There it is. Oh, that was a pirouette and a half.
Ooh. That was, I think, he just noticed the walls closing in and just decided to try something.
Mm-hmm. Thunderfact showing off at this point.
I mean, there's a reason why he won Kicker of the Year.
He bribed the voting pool.
He actually was perfect last season.
Is that right?
Yes.
Red 23. Red 23.
I wish we had pancakes. I absolutely do.
Just to give a quick explanation for Tater Hater, pancaking is when you are an offensive lineman or an offensive player blocking a defense who is rushing and you knock them on their ass, basically.
And they're also a pastry that is popular
Red
at
23.
breakfast.
Red 23. Set.
As a wide
That's very
open
true.
Willie Weasel. And
Oh,
I think
wow.
he's going to get it.
Oh my goodness.
One play for 72 yards.
Not too shabby.
Down by 18. Reykjavik has a lot of ground to make up.
They've been favoring a short passing style this game that isn't going to help them with that.
I almost think with Reykjavik, they have the pieces. I think their playbook just isn't there.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of 3 and 4 wide sets.
Green 3. Set.
They just don't seem to be doing anything with it.
I'd like to draw your attention to the new nickname for Thad Branson, mentioned by Van in the chat.
Who is your Thaddy?
17. Green 17. Go.
I'm going to go ahead and vote for that one.
Yes.
It's a good one. As Bobby Canyon again, he's been the standout for him.
Blue 47.
They must have heard us. They went for some deep bombs.
I mean, look, that's where Matthew Johnson excels. This is going to be a hold, though.
Sharp again.
Red 16. Red 16.
Oh, apparently both teams are using the exact same playbook.
Set.
Oh, that's funny.
So I don't know then. As Sharp is going to be just shy.
Red 16.
And it's fourth quarter. If they score, that makes it 11. Makes it a 2-score game. We'll do it. 4's in chat. And
There it is.
think it's coming back.
Oh,
It'll be a frustrating game for Sharp. He's doing everything on the ground, in the air, and he just can't get that final little. Oh, there
There goes.
I said that.
outstanding move.
What was it? It took 3 attempts, but you can't keep him out?
11-point game.
It really is. I think if they can stop the Twisters here, they can all of a sudden be really close to being back in this.
All they need is a blimp to come tackle a guy on the field.
Red 44. Red 44. Go.
Shout out to anyone who remembers the Jack in the Box commercials for a football team.
Green
Can't say I do.
Green 46.
They probably stopped airing that because they're afraid that somebody was actually going to try that.
Blue 47. Blue 47. Tonight.
And there's a first down.
Oh,
And as
yeah.
Benjamin
Drop-
Dover breaks the plane of existence, he gets the sack.
Green 1.
The over-exuberant tackle actually gave Multi a couple extra yards.
Yeah, 3rd and 7 here, and a big stop, and Reykjavik's going to get the ball back.
And all of a sudden, this is starting to look like they got something. And this one's going to go out of bounds, though. That's going to end about at the 8. Oh, no. Much shallower than I expected. And Sharp is going to get this one. They just need to keep throwing it deep. Matthew Johnson, 23 for 32. That's not bad at all. And Sana Kobikawa is going to make the smart play of running out of bounds.
I think he could have pushed one more yard for the first.
I think he could, but I almost think you'd take the... Is that an intentional grounding play? No.
Yes, it is.
Oof.
That hurts.
Which, there was a receiver right there in the area, too.
So I think the intentional grounding penalty, and maybe it's just a quick emergency vote after this week, is kind of a thing we should maybe look at taking out because it looks at...
Big
Is there a turnover and we just missed it?
turnover on downs. Yeah,
turnover on downs, yeah.
Wow.
Down didn't get it. But I do not like the intentional grounding because
It looks at when it releases, not where it is when it lands.
yeah, and the flag is out before the ball even hits the ground, which I don't like. And second of all, the penalty is just so severe. I mean,
It
you lost
is.
it down. It's a drive killer.
Yeah, so I'll do an emergency vote on that one. I think that's fine.
I'll
So-
actually vote on this one.
Yeah, you better. As Multi is going to be just shy. As his spine bends in ways I can't imagine. Oh no, he gets the first down.
You got it.
And Scooter Wooten will get positive momentum this time.
Watch out, school. Then.
Red 23.
Everyone was rooting for that Scooter Wooten touchdown.
Woots in chat.
Woots in chat.
Me.
What a debut for Thaddeus Branson, though.
Yeah,
Not too
he's
sure.
doing good.
That's it. You don't even need to say anymore. He's showing good. Because it's just true all the way around.
And Issa's Multi is going to just Cobra Kai it and get a touchdown.
No mercy.
Out of the
This
gold
is an
jersey.
18-point win, but honestly, I feel like the game was a lot closer than that.
Yeah.
Green Army? Absolutely.
Green 3. Set. Hike.
You want to see a gold jersey, watch the Golden Knights.
Hey-oh.
Set. Tonight.
Sharp. Is that his 14th catch?
Red
Yeah,
He's had an
something like that.
23. Set.
Sharp is the MVP of both teams, in my opinion, this game in a losing effort.
Tom Prince with 2 picks. I think that was very impactful.
And Thaddeus Branson was freaking on point.
Yes.
I mean, those are good points, but I've decided to reject your reality in favor of my own.
All right, fair enough.
35-17.
35-17. All right. So we've got the victorious Lions and the aliens now. We are at the launch pad.
All of our winners tonight have had at least 35 points so far.
That was something that we noticed, I think, like last season or the season before as well. It was like in the first 2 weeks. It's kind of weird.
Well, offense sells tickets. I love it.
It does. Although I do love me a close defensive battle. I won't lie. Okay. So we want the gold with the black pants. Let me just go to the golds and the black pants.
There we go.
Green Army, do you want this one or no? I personally like the wine pants a little more.
We need a little 20-yard runway for that guy to just walk down and turn so we get the whole 360-degree perspective.
All right. Yeah, I agree. Though we'll see it in a bit. I just want to... Yeah. I'm sure the uniforms will be fine. They're... All right, Roswell is the favorite.
Oh, my goodness.
Who do we got winning this one?
You know what? I'm going to go with the Lions just because somebody needs to.
That's
I
fair.
got aliens.
I will also go with the Lion. Should we put a line on this? Should we make a spread?
You know, someone used to do it, and I can never figure it out.
I'm going to say Lions plus 10. How about that?
Okay, so
5,000 channel points. Whatever.
not betting points.
And if that is a bad line, I'm sure someone in chat will correct me. But I'm going to go Lions plus 10.
Building around McWaddle. Squirt the that's it, man. I'm calling it a season. Trading away my players for picks. Building around Octavian McWaddle III.
All right, you heard Scorp, so whoever wants to trade for me as your quarterback of the future, get on that.
We're having some cap problems, so, you know.
Yeah, Vipers don't have cap problems. Bet TPE cowards. I don't have the ability to track TPE bets effectively. It's kind of really the challenge.
Scorp, if you give TLK more math work, I will personally come punch you in the taint.
It's just so much work, guys.
I think you've got enough to do at this point.
I really...
I lay perspective on that.
Top hero balling.
Good point.
Believe me, I'm getting better at delegating. That's why I had you rename the channel and not me.
All right, I will say it on the field. The gold on the black pants looks very sharp.
It does.
That is out of sight.
I like the wine pants personally, but I respect the black as well.
I think using the wine as an accent here for the numbers and the shoulders, it looks really good with that combo.
Oh yeah, there's a reason why Vancouver had the best jerseys award from the Keeblerson Awards. Don't make TLK do more math. Why do you all hate TLK? Yo.
I think the color schemes, it's not quite there, but it's kind of reminiscent of mid-2000s USC.
So apparently the inspiration for the Vancouver Victorious Lions jerseys was Arizona State, or whichever is the Sun Devils.
That is Arizona.
I can see that, yeah.
I mean, there's only so many color combinations you can do without pulling from somewhere else. Zuka the Bazooka will coffin this one.
Oh, nice.
What a kick.
That's well done.
Speaking of color combinations, I'll show you my logo for my expansion bid.
Oh, you're expanding again in ISFL?
Not technically yet, but it's going to happen at some point this year.
Ooh. So that's now 2 teams you will have expanded and created. As Warzog will get this one.
Hey, I was successful with one. Why not do it with 2?
Yeah, that's
and
fair.
then retire again.
But I'm done. I'm not helping you.
You say that now.
I can't. I don't have that level of effort.
Levert with a big catch
Blue 7.
over the middle.
Blue 7.
His second of the day.
Tonight.
Roswell driving.
How about this? I'll promise to hang out in your locker room, but I won't create a player.
9. Red 9. Set.
We'll call that step one.
No, it's going to be the only step. It's a one-step process. A salami lid will get that one. And Xiaomi is sacked. So the thing to highlight for this game is kind of how well Xiaomi plays. She was a big liability for the Aliens last season. You could tell they were missing Ronak at certain moments, and also not missing Ronak at other moments. But I think it kind of shows right here that whether or not Xiaomi can do well is kind of going to dictate the temperature for the season, I think. If that makes
I
sense.
agree.
And so far, so good. Although throwing that one out of the end zone didn't help. Big third down.
Huge.
I think the
And they
aliens
got
are
it.
close.
First and goal.
What were we saying, Odion?
I think the aliens are close to being like a, championship contender.
Oh, they absolutely are. As Dixie Kong will get that one. They're one of my 3 teams that I have as favorites to win it all. But I
And
think,
like I said, and you're right, it all relies on their quarterback.
yep. And it's not a knock on Xiaomi. Xiaomi's young. Xiaomi is developing. But
Exactly, I agree. No, I don't want to sound like I'm a hater, but once she gets the stats, she's going to be phenomenal. They're going to do well.
Once she gets good, is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yes.
Although, granted,
So you guys
not in
are
a mean
hating on
way.
her.
Not
Okay,
really.
nope.
no. So,
Case closed. Approved it. Checkmate atheists.
so
I want her to do well because
Here's-
aliens are exciting.
here's kind of my other thought on Xiaomi. Xiaomi could also start the season off really, really not weak, but if she spends her TPE smartly this season, if they can stay in enough games, get to the postseason, she can absolutely help them make a run.
I hope they're paying her well so she can bust loose.
And there's an intentional grounding if I've ever seen one.
Yeah. That was legit.
See, that's kind of it. There are moments where it is. Although I still believe that it is a true Hingle McCringleberry moment where the quarterback looks at the ref before throwing it. Just daring them.
So you have the power to remove penalties from the game?
We absolutely do, but I'm
Yeah,
not
get rid of it.
I'm
Get
not
rid
going to
of
do it without a
intentional
vote.
grounding.
I'm not going to do it without a vote.
Who gets to vote? GMs? That's it?
GM's head office. So,
Odion, would you like to cast our vote?
Yes. Get rid of the damn thing. Because half the time it's wrong, half the time it's right. It's like a 50-50 toss-up.
yeah, so, but like, just so you're aware, like, I don't like doing anything that is crucial to how we as a league and an engine run, without a vote. Ding dang. And all of a sudden, Vancouver is knocking. Adam, I believe you had the ability to approve that poll.
I have the ability, and I'm in the section trying to do that.
Oh, nice.
I just don't necessarily have the aptitude.
Well, good news, I don't either. So I'm banking on you.
I think there's an app called a straw poll you can pull up and you can vote live on screen
Oh, nice.
during the sim.
Honestly, I was just going to put a post in and say thumbs up if you want to get rid of it and thumbs down if you want to keep it.
And chat can vote on that. It's like a link you put and then everybody votes and
Oh, like a strawpoll.io?
yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bust loose.
Do 2 posts, vote for, vote against, and then drop your emojis, as we are apt to do.
Even if the people don't count, it's nice to see their vote.
Yeah.
Quick congratulations to T7 for getting accepted to their favorite high school.
Nice. Congratulations, man.
Well done. You're starting your future off right.
Hell yeah.
We get 4-year degrees in the chat.
I see what you did there. And Xiaomi has been actually really good today. Minus that one pick at the line of scrimmage. 12 of 16.
Got a lot of help from the receiving core.
It's a good receiving core. I mean, the 2 teams outside of the Wallabies that always do, that stepped up in the off season were the Aliens and the... God, wow, I'm blanking. And the text. And that one's good. 55-yarder with room to spare for Chuck Finn.
Could have gone 65 on that kick.
That one's good as well. Holy smokes.
Everyone retired going to school. Yeah, it would have been intentional ground. Now hold on a second.
One-score game.
We
At
do
the
have a
half.
one-score game. Credit to the Lions. They're playing their hearts out.
Vancouver plus 10 looking really good right now.
Yeah.
Maybe not really good, but serviceable.
I mean, look, if you have a 10% odds of winning, according to the engine, which, granted, I wouldn't put too much stock in, but if you have a 10%, that to me says that keeping it within 7, freaking nuts.
Mm-hmm.
As Martinelli gets all shifty, but can't get the first down. And Dranatarb is given nowhere to go. And Espelon is given nowhere to go. That's kind of it. Like, the run games for both teams have been shut down. As Espelon will go for a first down. No, he's short.
Oh, a big sack on 3rd and inches.
Yep.
Black Pants coming through. Vancouver will get the ball back. I think these Black Pants will be celebrated in song.
Absolutely.
Vancouver can hang in for this one.
Miles
You want to drop a few bars of the song?
It's way too early at this point, but I see it, like a sci-fi orchestral score, something like Black Pants. Salute the Black Pants. Something.
I love it. Can someone get a clip of that, please? I need that forever.
No, you don't.
It's blackmail.
It is, but I'm still going to use it.
No, actually, I assume the blackmail is the armor you put over the black pants.
No, this is the Lions, not the Knights. You're thinking of the other thing,
Touchdown.
as Vancouver is not going to tie it up as a late pass interference call. Oof.
Push off. Push off. Push off. The 3rd and 20?
3rd and 20.
Oh my goodness.
And a deep bomb, he's going to throw it away. And so what could have been a tie game, they're now going to have to settle for a Zuka the Bazooka kick. And it's high winds, dude.
That hurts.
You hate to see it. That's got to be demoralizing. Couple it with
Right
this. When it rains, it pours.
My goodness.
That is a momentum killer.
Like, I don't know if the AI has, like, this momentum mentality here, but that was kind of it.
Brutal thing. Just brutal.
Like, it is a tragedy in 3 plays.
It really is. Went from 6 to 7 the other way. In almost the blink of an eye.
The alien's literally kicking them while they're down.
Yep.
To be fair, that is the best time to kick someone.
It's very, very true.
Having played D&D, that means they're prone, and that means your attacks have advantage.
Black 41. Black 41. Tonight.
I beat you to it. I love that I'm not the only one who thought of the attack with advantage while on a prone enemy. And so now Roswell just has to run out the clock, give the ball to Espelon, but they're going to throw, and that's dangerous.
I'm sure you TOK, but when Vancouver lined up when the third quarter gun sounded, they were in punt formation, and then to start the fourth quarter,
Always.
they went for it on fourth down. Obviously, did not get it.
Yep.
It
So
kind of tells us where we are in the game right now.
it always will happen.
Roswell put another one through to make it a 3-score game officially.
Yeah, the AI will always go for it on fourth down in the fourth quarter when they're down by more than 1 score.
Yep.
So, but if they're at the third quarter in 1 second, they will punt it.
I mean, you got to demarcate somewhere.
Exactly. I mean, you do.
You kind of got to give the Lions credit. They're playing really well, considering, Roswell is the more dominant team, and they're really holding their own. They're doing well.
Yep.
Even though the score is 20-3, I think the Lions are gaming. They're doing good.
They are. The Lions are playing really well for what's going on.
If you go by last season, the Lions, weren't very good. So, they're playing it really well.
They always play tough, and we face them again next week. We are not overlooking them at all.
Oh no, they're going to be good.
Good.
I think
it's what makes that sequence of events even more heartbreaking, because that would have been a tie score.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And who knows how this game plays out with that. And Franklin Lamar will score here. I think they're going for the onside kick.
Very nice.
Franklin Lamar in the end zone, making sure that everyone everywhere gets rid of those ass haircuts.
I was thinking of Revenge of the Nerds when I hear Lamar. Am I dating myself with that reference?
Blanda.
I got it.
No, I get you.
We're beyond dating ourselves.
Fair enough. Espelon will be short in the first with 2nd and 2.
Hashtag beam me up. That is the aliens hashtag. As Espelon will take this one for some good yardage here, and that's probably going to do it.
That's going to kill Vancouver plus 10, too.
Yep.
Espelon with an Espelon run.
There it is.
Love it.
See you working.
Give Knights. Knights are playing next. Are they playing next? Yeah.
Appreciated the defender doing the wave during that tackle.
You love to see it. As Vancouver's calling for a timeout. And they're not going to call for another one, even if they do get a first down here, because they will be saving it for a potential field goal. The pass interferences keep adding up.
Oof. Defense still coming strong.
Love to see it. I think the loss of Marino is really what's killing the Lions right now.
Now, I'm no expert, but I would say that the bigger problem is that the other team is scoring more points.
You know that historically in the sport of football, no team has ever won by scoring fewer points than their opponent?
I'm going to have to look that up.
The Patriots won a Super Bowl by never leading during any point in the game.
Never leading, but not by having more points scored against them at the end of the game.
Touché. I feel like if Epsilon had gone outside there instead of inside, that's a touchdown.
Mm-hmm.
Good news. You keep your spread because they're not going to kick the field goal here.
Yeah, I got the push. I almost said 10.5, and now I wish I had.
Oh, there you go.
20-10.
All right.
Is that the first home team to win tonight?
Yes.
Did time run out before the field goal?
Yeah, oh, they ran out the clock, yeah. Toronto, Denver.
I would have kicked that thing.
I agree, but they don't Cobra Kai like that. All right. So we got the Vipers hosting the Knights. What do we got for a spread?
Let's Vipers at home. I'm going to go Knights plus 10.5.
All right.
I'm going to say Knights plus 17.
Oh, wow.
Or, well, let me do the push. 16.5.
Yeah, let's be decisive.
For those of you who don't know what gambling means, that says I'm saying the other team will win by 17 or more.
I'm not gonna. Let's see. So Anton Grimes is the quarterback. Let me just make sure I've got that right.
That's plus 17. Now we can compare at him.
Yep, Anton Grimes. All right, and clear low wins.
I think the Vipers are going to beat them by 20.
Tater Hater picking the Knights outright. No idea why, just have a good feeling. Well, we'll see how it
Nailed
goes.
that bad nickname earlier, so
Omaha are the favorites.
Only 57%.
I don't want to check stadium because we've been playing in Atlanta a lot, so I want to mix it up. I put in Carolina, but it's got a roof, and it's got light winds. Has no winds. I'm more inclined.
Pirate Captain, that's an excellent piece of league lore there.
It is canon. Yes, they've got a couple of other non-gases there. It's the one thing to keep in mind. So what was the percentage? 17. I think the Knights win, but don't make the spread, so I'll take the Vipers. I will say, though, by uniforms, I love how the Knights look.
They look like Knights.
They do.
Older armor.
I like asymmetry on my jerseys. I won't lie. It's a fun little thing. Gives it a little bit more flair.
Fun fact, the piece of shoulder armor that's emulating is called a pauldron.
Wow. That's outstanding. Clutch drop there to start.
Okay, see it. Ronald Watkins got that sack. He played for the Vipers up until this past season where the Knights signed him. Yeah, I think this is the right stadium for the Vipers, though. I had no idea which one I picked. I think I picked Nebraska because of the orange.
Yep. And I think there is livestock in one end zone.
Dogwood
Maple is in for the touchdown.
Wow.
He's good.
Ah, thank you. My apologies about that.
There it is in the corner.
Thank you. That's usually my job.
I know. Please move the cursor on the screen is now a request.
I see that bison up there. I mean, is this a stadium or is this just a giant Buffalo Wild Wings?
Could be both. You know that the Vipers are sponsored by Buffalo Wild Wings.
I did not know that.
Why isn't that a thing in real life?
I don't know. Hey, there's the pirouette by Thomas Noble, the former MVP.
Successfully getting a first down.
Did Noble win MVP last season?
He sure did.
He deserves it.
I don't know if he deserved it. That's kind of the million-dollar question. I think he definitely was in the running for it. I'm not sure if he deserved it over Fairleigh Gerald. Pressing wishes he was Noble. I think Pressing wishes he played with a team that ran a bit more, as Noble is going to get some good yardage here.
This has been a very dink and dunk drive for Omaha so far.
I mean,
but successful one.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it, as Noble is blocked by his own player.
Whoops.
Black 8.
We immediately found something broke.
Go.
What's that?
The blocking on that play.
Oh, yeah. We've seen that a lot of times. As Step Toe is going to step up to the plate. And his toes are good, as that is a field goal for 55 yards.
Magical.
So Omaha didn't quite answer, and the Knights have a chance to actually put a little distance here on this drive.
Sure do.
Red 10. Red 10.
In the chat, you'll find Pressing is being roasted by his own team.
However, if the Knights lose here, and then they lose the next 4 games, they will have a chance to beat the record for longest losing streak.
Oh, goodness.
There's a false start making this. They're going to decline it because that always makes sense. Oh, it's a logic thing. I understand why.
Very nice punt by Uphouse Case.
Yep.
Shouldn't
Would
that
you-
be a safety?
Knights leading.
It was a punt, so no, it went into the end zone.
It
But
looked like he did touch it. Like in an actual
Oh,
game, I
yeah,
think
yeah.
that would have been a safety.
in a real game, but in Access, they don't actually program that in.
That was a hair's breadth from being a sack right there, too.
Yep. Considering it's his first game and how little help his OL is giving him, he's doing all right.
The Knights are consistently getting into the backfield so far in this game, though.
Yeah, regression is finally catching up with Hummuscott, I believe.
Red 9. Red 9. Set. Hike.
And Greg Gase is going to try and do something, and this time he does. He is Amir Kella.
Black 39. Black 39.
And I think this one's coming back. No, with the offsides.
Blue 4. Blue 4.
No, there's a sack.
Red 31. Red 31. Set. Hike. Black 8. Black 8.
Big third down here.
Set. Hike.
And they run it on 3rd and 13. They're going to come up short.
They're going to have to turn to Greg of House Gase for a field goal. And it's good. 49-yarder.
House Gase, long as our leg, powerful as our thigh.
Love it.
Tremendous.
Blue 33. Blue 33. Ready. Hike.
That's Weston Henriksen. So,
Black 21. Black 20.
fun fact about the Vipers, they have a wide
Another sack, by the way. Go ahead.
They have a Greg Ed Gase, the rookie. They have a wide receiver 3. They have a wide receiver 1. They have a Bodie McBotterson, a wide receiver 2. I don't know how well it's going to work out, but it's an interesting theory.
I suspect you do know how it's going to work out.
I have a good idea that it's going to work out better than I think, or worse than I think. So, I did, and I don't know if you've seen this, Charles. So I posted it on the Access chat. I did a distribution graph of receptions by position.
Green 3.
Wide receiver 3 consistently led.
Set. Hike.
Now, I don't know if that's because of reads or if it's something else.
Hollywood's got a minute left to put a couple of more points on the board here.
I think they can.
Now,
Can you link that to me?
Vision.
Yes, I can, Van. I will send it to the Access server. I can absolutely send it to you later.
Who envisioned us going into the half
Black 41.
with Hollywood leading and driving?
Go.
I cannot say that I did.
Nobody.
Blue
Except for one person.
Blue 4.
That'd be the perfect time to drop a Bob Seger song title.
I mean, look. I'll tell you this, Omaha's running against the wind.
They're making some really good night moves, Hollywood is right now.
That one was double good right there. That's not a reference. I'm just pointing out because their name is also the Knights.
Yeah, I got you. I mean...
Oh!
Yeah. And I think with the, having both drives now end in a field goal, and it's no good. I will say this for Greg of House Gase. In his reflection, he's going to want to turn the page.
We'll find out if he's a beautiful loser.
And they're going to have to settle for a Felix Steptoe field goal with the last couple of seconds, and it's good.
Oh, my.
I'm going to make the argument that's not settling. They were...
No, that's
true. Their defense was on its heels, and they managed to not only not get scored on, but to come back and grab a real quick field goal for a 1-point deficit.
Settling was a wrong word choice, and I apologize. And I believe the Vipers will get the ball back to start the half.
Knights lead by 1 at the break.
But they will get the ball, so they have a chance.
Their lead has been slowly and steadily evaporating, so they need to come up with another drive.
They really do. And Greg Gase is going to find Kella, but Kella can't turn on a dime.
I don't think he could have turned on a quarter.
No. And again, Dogwood Maple.
It's a tough 3 and out to start the half.
It really is.
Now you got to hope that D-line can get into the backfield the way they have been all game.
I don't know. That Hollywood defense has been like a rock.
There we go.
Just to give you an idea of the last 5 seconds over here without me hitting the button, it sounded like this.
Oh. and it's a fumble. That's huge for the Knights.
Massive turnover for the Knights.
Absolutely.
For a play like this, they've got tonight.
Green 46. Green 46.
That one was kind of forced. I apologize.
But now can the Knights face the promise of another touchdown?
I don't know, but
would the two of you please get off Google?
I'm not on Google.
I'm on Wikipedia.
I only have one monitor. You can see what I see.
Yeah.
Gase was wide open for that pass, and then he ran directly into the wind to get sacked. There, are you happy?
Yes, I'm very happy. But look, if they lose here, they've got to relocate to Kathmandu.
That one was actually good.
Thank you.
That was. Oh. He was smoking OPs on that throw.
Van, I'm not sure what the Vipers are running. They were actually running what they were running last season.
Touchdown.
Did everyone not start grunting when the fumble happened like we all agreed?
That is true. We did not grunt.
Very true.
That was it. I don't think anybody else saw it. And I think Odion fell asleep.
No, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
He's just quietly waiting.
That's good.
I don't want to overstep anybody, but I think the Hollywood Knights are playing a hell of a game. They're kicking it. I didn't see this coming. I thought the Vipers were going to roll them.
Oh no, the Vipers... I mean, I'll be honest, you can look at the hub and you can say that the Vipers probably are not going to do well this season. If a team is looking to trade away dead cap, the Vipers might be able to bite it for draft picks because they have 160 caps spent total.
That's it?
That's it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm just going by last season's perspectives.
Oh,
You know,
absolutely. I think Schiffer still being the quarterback would have been a different story.
I have no clue who traded for who or did what, so I don't know the changes. But going by last season, the Vipers should be rolling, and
Schiffer is a free agent.
Hollywood's coming down and saying whatever.
Yep. Well, Hollywood's also, I'll be honest, Hollywood looked really good at the end of last season.
Fours in chat.
Fours in chat in D. Hollywood's got the ball.
Oh. What are the rules on that?
If it's one score or two scores and the team that has the ball, that is down, has the ball.
It's a one-score game.
It is a one-score game. All right, fours in chat.
It's worthy for a 4.
As this offside's going to make it hurt.
Hold.
Make it hurt so good. Yeah, I know this John Mellencamp. I don't care.
All right.
We've exhausted all the Bob Seger. Let's move on.
Oh, no, I haven't. Oh, no, I haven't.
Well, I was just going on album titles. I haven't even done the
Oh, I was doing songs. Look, I'll say this. For the Knights, and that score right there was probably the silver bullet they needed to get the win.
Green one. Green one.
Honestly, I think the Knights have it. They're gonna win it.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
Red 10. Red 10.
Tried to get you guys to come off this Bob Seger, but all game it's still the same.
There we go.
Yes.
Okay, this play is a little weird and wild.
Whoa, whoa.
Can someone clip that,
Novo
please?
Doing? Yeah, that.
Red 23.
I need to send that to Danny. If someone can get me a clip.
Noble was just loosening up for that run.
And ding dang.
That
General
was crazy.
Grievous, hello there.
The famous final scene.
As Dogwood Maple's in for a touchdown.
Gosh, this is a rout.
The Knights plunged the sword directly into the Viper's heart.
Go Dogwood.
You may not like it, but this is peak. That is peak football for that play. So what happened was, I actually do know, the fullback ran into the quarterback, and they both have semi-equal speed.
Yep.
As a result, neither one can push the other one until they get the handoff off. However, this is kind of where it gets weirder. Because he crossed the line of scrimmage, he technically shouldn't be able to do that.
So out of curiosity, any of the Knights players play for the Dragons last year?
Any of the Knights players play for Dragons last year? No.
Well, then I can't make a Getting Out of Denver reference.
No, you cannot.
Blue 26.
I'll have to wait when they play each other. Look, if the Knights make the postseason, I will vote them for GM of the year.
Oh, how do you not?
Agreed.
It's a shout out to the one person who picked the Knights, though.
Yes. Well done, Tater Hater.
I didn't think they'd get the spread, I'll be honest.
I just think
Not only did they win, they win in dominant fashion.
Hello there.
Yeah.
Ding dang. And I gotta say, too, for as many sacks as the Knights have gotten, there have been 3 times as many Knights players who came within an inch of hitting the quarterback.
Oh,
They've
yeah.
been breaking through the line all day.
Regression is catching up to Hummus God.
There's definitely at least one Knights D lineman who keeps trying to elbow drop the quarterback and just missing.
He needs bigger elbows. That's all that comes down to. Oh, Gase goes down.
There's a flag. Oh, it's on the offense.
They're going to accept it, though, because it's 5 more yards. Congrats, Hollywood, on their first win of their existence.
1-0. Well
Yeah,
done.
GG.
I will say this. I'm not liking that there are still undefeated teams, though, in the league.
Not enough parity for you?
Yeah, it's not. Like, 50% of the teams are undefeated. How is there parity?
Actually, more than that.
I feel personally attacked.
6 teams undefeated.
Red 10.
That's true.
Red 10. Hike. Hike.
Well, at least now we know snake bites don't work against armor.
It's really true. Nice to see their exhibition game win to get their first regular season win. Hey, momentum's a thing.
Betty Lou's getting out tonight. Congratulations, Hollywood.
Yep.
27-9.
All right.
Let's just say it. That could have been worse.
That could have been way worse.
Yeah, that's true.
In another season with a little bit more seasoning, I tried to think of a better word but couldn't.
It's all good.
That's a 40-point win.
Yeah. All right. So our primetime game of the night. So, Adam, how do you feel about debuting at quarterback?
Here for it. I am excited.
All right.
We're excited for you.
I put on pants for this.
I'm proud of
Oh.
you. I figured you wouldn't be wearing pants for this.
I mean, they're sweatpants, but still.
Hey, I'm wearing shorts. I get it.
As long as you're not sacrificing any mobility.
That's kind of important.
Exactly.
All right, and it's rainy, no winds. All right. There, the whites and blues. I'm just checking to see what I want because I know Zelly does not like their standard homes. So we're going to actually use, and the color rush are according to Zelly band, those.
Wow. Oh, those are sharp.
I like them. Yeah, so the reason is ooh,
Oh, my.
Fort Lauderdale. You know,
Flamingo's in an upset.
I'm going to go Flams plus 4.5.
Throw 5 touchdowns or else I'm going to resign from HO.
wait. Hold on a second now. I'm not ready for that.
You won't accept it anyway.
I won't. I've literally told you can't. It's Hotel California. Once you join head office, you can never leave.
Fun fact, everyone likes to say that the guitar solo from Hotel California is the greatest of all time, and they're wrong.
They are
because it's
wrong.
not a solo. It's 2 people playing 2 separate pieces simultaneously.
And I'll be honest, it's boring and too long. It is, I'm going to say this, one of the weaker songs on the album.
Shots fired.
I stand by it.
Why do you guys hate America?
I
That's all I wanna
don't.
know.
I just don't like the song Hotel California.
Well, I play for New Zealand, so.
Red
I see.
16. Red so.
Then carry on.
And Dash Runman is stuffed immediately by James Gallen.
Duff.
Neither dashed nor runned, man.
And Strobel is given no time whatsoever.
Black 41. Black 41. Tonight.
I'm really digging this field that Zelly probably created in MS Paint.
Sure did. I don't know if you... No, creating a GIMP. As Spider
Really?
Web. But this one and the offsides is going to be obviously declined.
Green 3. Green 3. Tonight. Green 1. Green 1. Tonight.
This field implies
And ding,
consistence.
dang, but there's some dangerous...
Sanch.
Black 11.
Sanch gets a pick. Good on him.
Did Sanch pick himself in fantasy?
I don't know if he picked the Wallabies defense. I picked the Wallabies defense, though.
I just want to point out that my first pass is to the old quarterback.
There you go. Well, that's right, you're quarterback now. I keep forgetting it's not Apache.
You literally mentioned it 3 minutes ago when you asked me.
Yeah,
if
but you're
I'm-
asking me to remember things from 3 minutes ago. My brain is fried. And this penalty is making it dangerous.
Tonight.
Oh, boy.
They're going to give it to pressing. They're going to have to punt.
Hey, we started on the 1 and we didn't have a safety. That's what we call positive momentum.
That's a win.
I do like that this stadium implies the existence of an Axis baseball league.
He actually told me the name of the team that they have in base that they have partnered the stadium with in baseball, but I forget what it is. I should remember
So they're
this.
definitely thinking about making a baseball game at some point.
I don't think Axis is. No, Zelly came up with the team.
Oh, okay.
Zelly made this field from scratch.
I assume he made it from pixels.
Well, yes, that's it. Just break this thing, don't worry. And Pablo is gonna punt this one.
Nope.
You know what I really appreciate is when the player name text under the player, when the screen spins for change of possession, the name spins with it. It's a cool little effect.
It is. And Troy pressing is tackled for a loss there.
Lamb's defense looking good so far.
All on me now on this third down.
And he's got it, Joe Burrow.
How was that not a sack?
That was wild. What a play. And there's a
Look,
false
when
start.
you're Ryan Heaves, you can avoid 17 sacks at the same time.
I'll be right back. As Troy pressing beats the man for the ball.
I think this will be our first scoreless first quarter as Ding Dang Holdruff.
Congratulations to Holdriff, the answer to the trivia question.
You should make him give you that ball. After one, we're scoreless.
We can sign it together and put it in the SCSFL Hall of Fame.
That's right. Or, at a trophy case outside of, O'Charlie's or something.
I think it's more appropriate somehow.
And Strobel is sacked.
Strobel got squished like a strudel.
Fairly lit Gerald.
And they're going to turn to Pablo to score, to put some points on the board. And he's got it. So, fun fact, you know who the highest paid kicker is in the league?
Who's that?
Pablo.
Is that right? What does he get paid?
30.
Are you serious?
No joke.
Wow.
Actually, not a bad. So, there's a few reasons that I actually like it. And there are a few reasons I hate it.
Okay.
So the reason I hate it is very simply, it's a kicker and a punter for 30. On the other hand, the difference a kicker and a punter makes in this game is huge.
It's true.
Like, what a catch by Roenick.
Oh.
Roenick!
They don't call him Ryan Checkdowns. Dang it. Murdered my own joke.
It's okay. But the other thing is that if you can basically just punt your power to 99 as fast as humanly possible, you're good from 60 yards out.
Oh, yeah. And the ball just drifts.
Hey, Adam, what is your throw accuracy at?
Should be at 88.
Might be why. We have a tie game thus far.
Fun fact, I'm also the highest paid quarterback in the league, so we have the highest paid of two position groups in this game.
Yep.
Smokes.
What a catch by Brewers, mid-spin.
Blue four, hike.
Brewer again.
Green 33, green 33.
He's brewing up some yards.
There's a reason he was Offensive Rookie of the Year. Not this past year, but when he was eligible. And they're going to punt.
Red 23, red 20.
I'm starting to think having a rookie quarterback makes us a bit worse on offense right away. Yup. Yup, can confirm.
But as the season goes on, I should progress pretty well.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, yeah. If you're the highest paid guy, absolutely. Nearly blocked.
That would have been good for the Wallabies.
What a kick.
By the same token, if you're another quarterback in this league and you're like, really, this guy's getting paid more than me, I understand that feeling.
On the other side, they go, well, I don't need to. I need support tools, so I'm willing to take a pay cut. It's kind of a double-edged sword. I really do like the TPE direct cap situation.
Ding dang.
Ding dang.
Ding dang.
James Gallen, former Rush.
And
How I
he's-
appreciate you bringing down the expectations there.
that puts him back into field goal range.
Black 39. Black 39.
And back to second base.
And ding dang, that takes him out of field goal range.
He also technically stole third right there.
He sure did.
Black 5. Black 5.
Runman is just getting nowhere.
Blue 7. Blue 7.
Listen, people in chat, the name is Ryan Heaves. It's not Ryan Completes.
That's true. He's a gunslinger. So I'm actually, because of your name, I'm going to make a decision as head office and commissioner. You are barred from boosting your throw accuracy above 90. You can only throw it at the throw power, though. I think that's fair.
I don't think that's fair at all.
All right, fair enough.
Here's your
If I was
deal,
if I was
Greg.
actually allowed to fight people in this sim, because I know where you're going with that. If I was allowed to fight people in this sim, I might go for it.
Absolutely. Sadly, this isn't a hockey sim. They even have a baseball score to match the field. I love that comment. Oh my god. TC with the wit.
Green 3. Green
7 for 13, though. Not too bad for Ryan Eves.
Nope.
Middle of the fifth inning, Heaves winds up and completes the Brown there. We're on the path to a seventh inning stretch here.
And Joe Burrow. And they're almost in field goal range again. And they are now nowhere near field goal range.
Stop saying that.
Look, the Hammerheads can still win this. Toasty asked if I'm doing scores right away. So actually, my buddy here, Marvin San Diego, has been recording them as we've been going. So
I have
yes.
scores. I'll post them as soon as we abandon this.
Yep.
Where in the world is he anyway?
33. Blue
Where's the world? Is the what?
Fours in chat for anybody who got that joke.
Ding dang.
I didn't hear what you said.
I said, where in the world is he anyway?
Oh,
Marvin San Diego.
I got it.
I'm actually in southwestern Ohio, but I get the reference now that I heard it.
I appreciated it. That's why he's on the team that wears red.
Red 23.
I'm trying, Van.
Set. Hike.
Some
You know
great
what I didn't
defense
say
here.
before that
Not
sack?
get it, everybody.
And that one's going to coffin.
Shout out to Run in the comment who accurately points out that I continue to be the only force in the league that can stop the Wallabies.
Ha-ha!
Hey now. Come on, you guys.
Now, for those of you who may not understand that because you're not in management, for several seasons I've been bragging that I've done more to stop my own team than all the other GMs combined.
Green 3. Set. Set. Hike.
It also helps confirm the bias that head office hates the Wallabies.
Strobel goes down. And the Goes will punt.
We're already almost in field goal range. Oh, God, why did I say it?
Hike.
I'm rubbing off on you.
Did our wives approve that?
Blue 19. Set. Hike.
I think so, yes.
Red 44. Red 44. Hike.
Fun fact, you're not in field goal range, as you're going to punt.
They also didn't take that sack.
3 and out.
And this one's going to coffin. What a
Coffin?
kick.
Coffin? Oh, it sure is.
Oh, man. This could be it.
Set. Hike.
Bail me out.
Not that time.
Black 39. Black 39.
Runman falls forward, gives
So
them
close.
a little bit of breathing room.
You got a yard.
Fours
We
in
need to
chat,
get,
everyone.
Fours
We
in
need to
chat.
get 4. We need to get safety dance in the chat.
Only if there's a safety. Which there isn't, as Dre Mitchell gets
Oh,
a first down.
Strobel nearly pulled an Orlovsky on that drop back.
I know. I've seen that happen once in a... Ooh, that could be it. Jufu
Dang.
Jimbo. Ding dang.
All right, I'm going to throw a touchdown this drive. I'm calling it.
All right. Anything less? And,
Red 31. Red 31.
And I'm fired.
I don't know. No. No, I was going to say I'm going to give you more work to do. Ooh.
Black 8. Black 8.
Just no picks.
And there we go. You're going to get the field goal from Meatwad.
Success. Bad half?
And it's good.
That's money.
I'd
51.
like to thank the entire team for carrying me. You're the real MVPs.
New Zealand out to a gigantic 6-3 lead now.
The
Huge.
Wallabies defense is way strong. They're the best in the league. It's going to be tough.
Yep. They need at least one big play
And
here.
Caitlin Catawise.
Holy shit, then I opened my mouth. There you go.
First and goal for Fort Lauderdale.
What a
Awesome.
play.
That catch.
And
Nice.
Bonnie McBotterson, the fullback, will get about 3 yards there.
Holy smokes.
Go Flamingos.
Play action. It's a bit of a risky play here as Strobel decides to run with it. I'm not sure I would have gone with that play. I just feed Runman here.
And Skylar Strobel, not Skylar Sprintzels.
And so now we've got maybe a tie game if Pablo makes this.
Oh, pop.
Pressure is up and it's good.
Money, never a doubt.
Defense, nice hold.
Yeah, held it to 3. I mean, technically that was a hold.
Yeah, that's exactly what you want.
My goodness, what a game to end the night on.
As we all know, hold is a baseball stat as well.
Indeed.
So I believe that one Wallabies defense blown safe.
Blue 33. Blue 33.
It's Ryan Heaves, not Ryan Wins.
As Troy Pressing is tackled behind the line.
Blue 7. Set.
Where my brilliance
4th
will come
and
out.
13. I'm not sure I would have gone for it here.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I would not have.
Oh my God.
that play, that call might have been what did them in as Runman is going to get nowhere.
Run. I did do something. I fell down.
I think the Wallabies had negative yards this game. We'll take a look.
Black 21. Black 21. Set. Set hike.
And there's a offsides here. It's a free play. Which they're going to decline for 1st and goal.
Pick 6 would be great here, guys. I'm just saying.
33. Ready.
Don't roll it out. Oh my goodness.
Ooh, this is getting dangerous. I love these close games. I'm on the edge of my seat. Ooh.
Wow.
Red 16. Red 16.
I would run it here. I don't understand these passes.
Yeah, I would too. And there's Big Sack.
And they're going for it.
What?
Field goal, man.
Gosh, kick it.
No.
What? Not kick it.
That's so... Oy.
Win the game.
Overtime.
How do you not kick it?
Because the AI has a weird thing in it. So I'm going to say something. The AI will not choose to kick unless it's within 20 seconds of the game ending.
That's unbelievable.
Stupid.
Wild.
Goodness.
Flamingo's coach is the MVP of the Wallabies today.
Some days the sim logic really wows me.
Oh, there's a big throw.
And Ronick has it.
He caught it.
He's not in field goal range.
Not quite. One modest play, and they will be.
And
Or
he
maybe-
teaves it.
Not so modest.
One pass. We just need one pass.
McWaddle up the sideline. I think they've got it. They're going for the
It's in-
Meatwad field
it's in
goal.
field goal.
From 62 yards.
This is for everything.
And it's good.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
What a game.
I am the greatest player in the history of this league.
I would not say that. All right, 4 seconds left.
21.
Flamingos are going to go for a short little bubble screen here. No, they bomb it deep.
Juck it.
And ding dang, that'll end it.
Dang done.
What a game.
All
Nice.
right. What a game.
What a night.
What a night indeed.
Flames plus 4.5 got home, just for the record.
Yeah. All right, well, thank you all for tuning in. Hydra will be streaming on Wednesday. So we'll see you then.
Peace out.
Be safe.